my name's Niamh Green and I've got the privilege and the honour of being the headmistress here at Roedean School. So Roedean School is a 11 to 18 all-girls day and boarding school. We've got 50% boarders and 50% day. Roedean has got a strong heritage, being founded in 1885 by three sisters who really wanted the same education for the girls that the boys were receiving. So one of the things, our strengths, is that the girls, there's no glass ceiling for our girls and there's no ever saying no to our girls. So the girls come here knowing that all the opportunities are for them. No matter inside the classroom or outside the classroom, leadership roles, the sports pitches, everything is geared towards the girls and their education. The girls are able to really be ambitious, not only for themselves, but for each other. And as a school, the teachers and the staff are all geared towards helping the girls achieve their goals, not only to get into the best universities, but also further than that, and enabling them to achieve the best when it comes to the world of work, the confidence and the independence that comes with that, and the skills that they need to achieve in life. The girls come here in year 7 and their journey goes through then to A-levels. In year 7, what's really nice is that really broad curriculum. So between year 7 and year 9, there's a broad curriculum and we expect the girls to really try lots of new things. Not only is the curriculum broad, but also the co-curricular offering as well. So the day for a year 7 looks like, or the week, I should say, really looks like that they have lessons. There's a lot of physical activity. So one of the things that the Lawrence sisters chose this site for its location, but also the fact of the space and the girls being able to go outside and have that physical, and also that for them physical and their mental health. So what we do to this day is on Fridays for year 7 and year 8, we call it Wild Fridays. So on a Friday afternoon, the year 7 and 8, so 11 and 12-year-olds do not have lessons and they're all outside, no matter the weather, which is very good. And they could be doing a mixture of things, whether it be on our farm, looking after the goats and the sheep, sailing or outbound challenges on our pitches. And that is really important for the girls. And it's about, for some of them, going out of their comfort zone, but that is such an important skill to learn. So the girls learn not only to be successful, but also to fail successfully. So what's really important is throughout their journey at school, they are learning how to deal with different emotions, different skills, but also that actually you can't always be the best at everything, but what's important is that you try everything. Then we offer GCSEs to our girls, and they tend to do, I'd say, really between 8 and 12 GCSEs, but the norm being around 10. What happens is for some girls, they have languages that they already know, so they do that as kind of additional GCSEs, or the girls do things like further maths as well. And also we support those girls that might find it slightly more challenging to do that many GCSEs, whether it be with English as an additional language or possibly with their learning support. Then that leads down to narrowing it slightly further to their A-levels. What's really important for us as a school is that the girls don't just focus on 3 or 4 subjects at A-level. So even though we don't offer the IB, we're very much in the same mindset as an IB, as in they do their subjects. We encourage them to do an extended essay, the extended project qualification, which really allows them to do research and develop and talk about something that they really love. And then they also do what we call CAP, which is our community action program. The whole way through the school, volunteering and giving back is an essential part of who we are and the ethos of our school. And that continues in the 6th form, where on a Wednesday afternoon, they will volunteer, whether it be at school, possibly with the younger girls, going to St. Mark's Primary School, which is just down the road, and helping with reading or music, or helping with charities like Off the Fence, which is a homeless charity, or in the Old People's Home. And that's very much part of who we are. So each year we raise money as well as go out into our community. Now, our Futures programme, which is led by our Futures team, is a really essential part of our offering. This starts in year 7 when the girls are aged 11, just talking about careers and what their interests are. And it really kind of builds up to GCSEs and A-level when they're getting that really clear support for universities. And we make sure that girls are really aiming high. So the Oxbridge rate of girls offering, which they're doing right now, is really important. Medicine, veterinary. So last year alone, all the girls that got offered Oxford places got in. All our medics and vets were offered, got into their places. 100% of our students going on to do law got in. But what's also really lovely about this place is it's not just the academics that are so successful, but also the creative and the performing arts programme. So within the creative and the performing arts programme, 94% of the girls at A-level got into their first choice at university. And what we really try to encourage is the girls to have that broad range at A-level, so that they are not just doing, say, the sciences, but if they have got that love for art, even if they want to do medicine, they're doing the biology and chemistry, which they know they have to do to get into the medicine, but actually they're continuing with the arts, possibly at A-level, because that is not only their passion, but also actually looks very good for them, actually, that they're using different parts of the brain to be creative. And creativity, curiosity, independence, compassion are all part of our ethos and what our aims are for the girls as they leave here. So once they leave here, what's really important is not only do they get into the best universities, but they continue to be part of our community. We've got a very strong old Roedean community who give back to the girls. So we have over 60 old girls who are mentors currently to our sixth form students, which means that they not only help them possibly with preparing for university interviews or applications, whether it be to the States, the UK, Europe, or Hong Kong, but also possibly with work experience or helping them later. So not only just at school, but once they've left, the older Roedeanians helping the younger Roedeanians with jobs and advice with CVs. So what it means to come to a school like this is that you're part of a community for life. We make sure that you leave here really ambitious, that you've tried lots of things, that you find your passions, that you find your talents, and that throughout your life you remember Roedean fondly and you're part of that community for the rest of your life. Thank you.